What's up, everybody? We're doing mid-season awards today because Week 8 has been complete. We're going to be doing MVP, Offensive Player, Defensive Player, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year. We have a couple more that we've added. We added Bust of the Year, Player Bust of the Year, Team. We got like Special Teams Play of the Year. We have some extras in there. We're going to start from the bottom to the top. And you want to go ahead first with Bust of the Year, Team?
Yeah, alright, so let's start off with the Bust of the Year team-wise. I got the Atlanta Falcons.
Alright, I can completely see why. You
What
want
do
to
you
just no, go ahead.
Okay,
You can explain it a little bit.
Bro, they're just bad, bro. Like how we talked about the power rankings video, you know, that talent on that team is like there's a lot of talent on that team. But the record doesn't show.
They're too good to be bad.
Yep,
Like the best wide
that's the
receiver.
problem. That's why they're the Bust of the Year for me, team-wise.
Alright, Bust of the Year team for me is the Cleveland Browns. And this is because this is Week 8, so I mean they can get better throughout the second half of the season. They can get better, but honestly, there was a lot of us that thought that they could be Super Bowl contenders.
Yep.
And you're gonna lie, I know everyone is backing out.
Yeah, even I said that.
Before the season, I thought, they had a chance at the Super Bowl, and now I'm like acting like I never said it. But I'm gonna be honest, I said it. A lot of us said it. Don't lie to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But we all thought, like, with that talent, they could be great.
Dude, yeah.
But the first half of the season,
Jarvis,
they're a bust for me.
for sure.
They could definitely become better and maybe like come back the second half of the season. But right now, dude, that team, too good of players.
Alright, so next we got Bust of the Year player. I went with Melvin Gordon. Because I really think he found out damn, I really shouldn't have sat out and done that whole thing. Because now it's bro, he can't even get in.
Eckler played better than him.
Good. I think he's not even the second leading rusher. I think Gordon.
Damn.
I don't think he is. I think Jackson. believe the backup.
Dang,
I think
Justin
he has
Jackson?
more. Yeah, Justin Jackson. I think he has more yards than him.
Eckler's a monster. Dude. He
Eckler,
took a spot.
Resign him and let Melvin walk. I say Chargers.
I hated Melvin for doing this, but I respect him for admitting that it was.
No,
a
yeah,
flop.
he admitted it. So yeah.
I give him some respect for that.
Yeah,
but
at least
dude,
he
you
was
messed up, bro. You really messed up.
Eckler's looking good.
Now he's not. Now Eckler's gonna get that fat contract, but I don't know about Gordon. So my Bust of the Year player, I got Le'Veon Bell, and this one's pretty obvious because I thought he was gonna somewhat carry these Jets when they went 0-4, and maybe get a win in there, carry the team, because he was the best player, offensive and defensively. Who did they have out? C.J. Mosley. CJ was out.
Sam
Darnold was out. And I thought Le'Veon could carry.
Chowder.
Yeah, I feel like the quarterback doesn't really matter when Le'Veon's on the field. So I thought he could carry.
Yes.
Maybe at least get one win. But dude, these stats are very average.
Yeah.
Maybe some games below average. He's maybe putting on 12 fantasy points. But the second half, this is Week 8. The second half of the year, they have some easy games. I could see him getting 30, almost 35-point fantasy point games because they play some easier teams, and maybe that's when he can carry and shine a little bit more. But right now, that man's a bust because they negotiated so long for this.
I think he's missing the Steelers O-line just a little bit.
Yeah,
A little bit, maybe.
yeah, he definitely is. All right, what do we got next?
Next we got Special Teams Play of the Year.
What do you
Now,
got?
this one was kind of okay, if you look at the play, it's kind of dumb. But I picked this because, alright, I'll tell you. It's Chase Winovich's block punt touchdown against the Giants. I picked this one because due to the amount of time the ball was in the air, the Giants still didn't stop him, and he just got it and he scored. I thought that was cool. Winovich, that was dope.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, no, it was just a straight up block, but the ball was in the air and Winovich caught it, and then
Someone could have shoved him out of the way.
yeah, I know, he literally just got and he just scored. I was like, bro, Giants, what are you doing?
They went in tank mode for a play. Come on.
That's why I picked that one. I like that one.
All right, Special Teams Play of the Year. This hits home. This hits my heart because I always wanted this to happen. I remember me and you would always play Madden and try to have this happen. And it was the onside touchdown. I was so happy when Micah Hyde got this onside touchdown. I've never seen it before. No history videos. I've never seen it up until this day. And this was his fourth career touchdown. So he's doing pretty great for defense. That's some. I don't think.
So you got the Micah Hyde
don't have
touchdown?
that many. But yeah, the Micah Hyde touchdown. It was against the Dolphins, but I've never seen this before, and that was awesome. I can't even recreate it on Madden. So that's when you know it's hard. I like that a lot. But next though, I do want to see the onside team kick the ball and then make the touchdown. but that's hard because they usually dive on top of the ball.
Yeah.
But I want there to be a time where it bounces off him and they make the touchdown.
That'd be dope.
Alright, let's
Alright.
hear it.
Next, we got defensive play of the year. Now, this play was crazy. Just happened last week.
What is it?
Nick Bosa's interception.
Alright, that one was lit.
That play, oh my god.
That was
bro.
pretty lit.
Bosa's a monster, bro. Like,
I like that, bro. Like,
Niners literally got the best player in the draft with what, the second pick?
like now he's showing he could do it all with the interception.
Literally,
Like he read that QB.
Oh my god.
Dude, and then he was just he was just being a monster, bro. Throwing everyone off of him.
Oh my god.
I really just
bro.
wanted him to get that touchdown. But
Like, dude, that dude's gonna be great for the Niners.
that was real nice. Defensive player of the year for me, Malik Hooker with that one-hand catch. He reached out one-hand catch against Phillip Rivers. Even Phillip Rivers was surprised when he caught this. Like Madden always says, there's a reason why they're corners. It's because they can't catch, and they're supposed to be wide receivers. But this guy showed that he could catch. Like he showed some OBJ right there. Reached out,
Showed some
got the interception,
Calvin Lackey.
ran
Shout
out.
out.
Little Calvin Lackey one-hand interception. We've seen that back in Downey, was it?
Yep.
That was pretty crazy, man. All right, let's get the next one.
All right, let's go. So next we got offensive player of the year. Now this one was amazing.
I got a good one too.
Russell Wilson's corner touchdown to Tyler Lockett.
That's what I got, man.
Okay, that was, oh my god.
There's
bro.
not much to explain. Like,
Russell's like, bro, he was getting chased. He was just like, yeet.
Yeah.
I think he was throwing it out, bro.
Dude, I thought
Lockett-
he was throwing it out too.
Lockett's just like, yeet. I was like, bro.
It's because
He's on my fantasy team. I was like, no way, bro. Like,
they both pulled off a crazy move. Like,
literally.
and he threw it to literally where only Lockett can get it.
Literally, like, it was out, bro. Like, Lockett's like,
Yeah, and you could really tell Russell trusts his guys because when he threw it, Lockett was running the other way, but
Yeah.
he knows that Lockett can readjust and run the other way and then catch it, which is crazy. Only where he could get it. Dude, I thought it was going out too. Even the announcer, I remember the announcer
I
said
think
it.
so, yeah.
He was like, "Oh, he's throwing it out, touchdown!" That was crazy. Special teams player of the year. Who do you got?
Alright, special teams player of the year. Kind of biased. I went with Chris Boswell. Because, he missed the field goal. That was his first miss of the season. It was like a 54-yard. I don't even know why we tried it. It was against the Dolphins, though. Like, but other than that, he's been perfect. Like, he's made everything. Last year, he was, like, struggling. Like, we lost games because of him. And this year, like, he's just, like, perfect. Like, nobody's talking about him. But I feel like, I got to show some love to him. Like, he's doing good. He's doing good.
Sometimes you got to.
So I think he should, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't have any kind of returner either because no one's been super flashy this year.
It's just, this season's weird, bro.
There
like,
hasn't been a lot of
lack
returning
of
touchdowns.
QBs, like Kyle Allen, Gardner Minshew. Like, what's
Yeah.
going on this year?
It's
like,
super weird. We'll get into depth
Yeah,
about
we'll talk
that.
about that later.
But I have a punter actually. I like Johnny Hecker
Oh.
this year.
Oh.
He's been doing pretty damn good.
That dude's a go.
And as you said before, you told me before that he used to be a QB.
Yeah.
And he was throwing. He threw a
Secret weapon.
He threw a fourth down conversion.
Yeah.
Which
dude,
was
just,
weird.
Yeah.
It wasn't a fake punt, which was the thing. Like at first it was a punt.
Yeah, no,
And then they lined up.
Yeah, they just lined up.
in shotgun formation. They just ran an
That
offensive
dude's a
play.
secret weapon, bro.
And then he threw it to Nick Scott, which is like
Yeah.
third string,
It's crazy.
fourth
you know
string.
who it was.
And he ran for pretty far, and
That was
they
a
got that
big
first
conversion,
down.
too.
And then they won the game like later.
Oh, man. Yeah.
that was
dope,
nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's getting them deep inside the 10. And he got one inside the 5. I really like what he's doing this
Yeah,
year.
I think they scored on that drive, too.
And we just don't have like a Tariq Cohen or like we don't have anyone
Yeah,
returning.
I mean-
Jamal Agnew or anyone like.
Cordell Patterson, I think he had one. didn't
Oh
he?
yeah, he did. That was nice.
Yeah.
But like the fact that
Other than
he's
that-
the one making the flashes, like we need some young guys doing something. Like what? Nobody's flashing.
Goddamn. Alright, next we got Coach of the Year. I talked about this in our Niner video. You guys know who I'm going with. Kyle Shanahan. Dude, I think he's great.
All
He's
right.
making it work in San Francisco and they're still undefeated.
I would like to say that my coach is better than Kyle Shanahan because he has one extra win, but that's because you guys had a bye.
Okay, yeah.
But I go with Bill Belichick. I believe in something that I made up called the LeBron James effect.
Yeah, why don't they? He should win it like every year, shouldn't he?
Yeah, so LeBron James is the best player. We're gonna talk about NBA real quick. He's the best player in the league, and I feel like there was a 6-year stretch where he should have won MVP a couple years, but they usually give it to a guy that just leads their team, like James Harden or
Higher
Giannis
seed,
Antetokounmpo.
usually.
But what I'm relating to is Bill Belichick wins every year. With whatever team he's thrown at him, he wins every year. Right now, he's undefeated. And I don't even know like a lot of big names on that offense or defense. And they started grabbing him throughout the season. They got Antonio Brown for a game, and they didn't like him, cut him. They got Mohamed Sanu now. But before that, they literally had
Gordon too. So.
yeah, and Gordon's not playing like they just play with whoever they get and they win every year. Like it's crazy.
Their
Like-
defense is getting better.
Yeah.
They're literally.
They're losing more
So
players
good.
and getting better and better.
Bro,
how are they
Did
doing?
you guys hear about that stat where it was all like, if the Patriots offense didn't even score a touchdown, they'd still be like,
Above 500.
yeah.
Like,
I was like, bro.
It was like 3-3-1. Like
yeah, no,
wow.
literally, yeah.
That's better than like maybe 8 teams in the NFL right now.
That's better than us. Bro. 3 and 4. Like,
Damn, that's true. Yeah, what the hell?
bro,
They're
that's
crazy.
bro.
That's insane.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Bill Belichick is a crazy guy.
I like that pick though. Yeah. All right, so next we got comeback player of the year.
I want to hear yours first. Let's go.
I went with Leonard Fournette.
Dude, I'm actually super
Nice
glad. Leonard,
Yeah, no, Leonard Fournette.
Keep Toledo, shout out there.
Now he's in Miami now. All right, but anyways, yeah. I went with Leonard Fournette, bro, because like, that dude, like, he wasn't really living up to his number 4 overall, like,
Mm-mm.
and I wanted him to do good because I was like, damn. But this year he's quietly, I think he's like in top 5 in terms of rushing.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think he is.
yeah. It's
He's
just
doing good. Nobody's talking about him. But
I see where you're going with that because last year was the downfall. I'm like,
no, literally,
so
it's been ever since he's came in the NFL.
yeah, but
Yeah,
I
it was
really
like-
wanted to see him return
No,
to
yeah,
form.
this year, like, he's that Jags team.
Mm-hmm. I have like a soft spot for the Jags, and I always want to see him
Yeah,
be good.
no, yeah, he's always been.
But
yeah.
I wanted Leonard to be that guy again,
Mhm.
and he's looking better though.
Yeah,
He had like a
for
200-yard
sure.
game, so that was real
For
nice.
It's just injuries, I think. I was just.
We're hitting with comeback right now, right?
Yeah, we're coming back. Right now.
Comeback player of the year. You had your Boswell. You had to give him a little shout out. I got Travis Frederick. This man, he went through the scariest
I
time.
didn't even think about that.
He went through the
He was
scariest
supposed to
time.
retire, wasn't he?
Yes, he went through
Whoa.
Guillain-Barré syndrome. Everyone that's gotten this had to retire. Their career ended every time that someone's gotten this in the league.
Oh, I didn't even
And,
think about that.
This man got it, but they caught it early, and he has some great doctors in Dallas. And he was able to come back within less than a year to join the team.
Literally, I
and,
didn't
like,
even held up for
Dude, he
that.
was in this really like you can lose all your feeling in your limbs and you can't use them anymore. But they caught it early, and yeah, he couldn't feel his arms anymore. But then they caught it early.
Oh,
He came back. No one else has come back from this before. So he came back and he's back to all pro form. Like
Damn,
that's
bro,
insane,
He
dude.
thought he was so slick. He just came back. I held up
Dude,
forgot.
yeah, that
What the
man.
heck? God
Like
damn.
he could go all pro, and he just
Damn.
came off life ending type of stuff.
Wow,
Like
that's
this
crazy.
like just ruins your career and you're out. But he caught it and there's no signs of it coming back. So it's crazy. He came back and he's
Easy, bro.
full form. Without him, I don't know what the Cowboys would be right now.
That's a
Like,
good one. I like that more than mine.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. So next we got breakout player of the year. Now this one it could have been either or. It could have been breakout, comeback. You know, they're both kind of like the same.
mm-hmm.
But I went with Dalvin Cook because
Okay.
yeah, he's he was kind of like the same like Fournette. You know, he's been getting hurt and stuff. I think previous 2 years he got hurt. Bro, he's going off. Like he's finally like
Yeah.
being that running back. He's top. I think rushing yards. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah. Yes. Dalvin
Yes.
Cook. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's leading the league.
Yeah, that Vikings offense, like, when Kirk was struggling earlier, they just cook.
all the time.
Like,
They were
he's-
cooking it up in the
he's-
backfield.
He's going off. Like, that's a breakout dude right there.
Yeah,
So-
I really like Cook.
Mm-hmm.
Breakout player for me. This might sound really weird because he was all right last year, but I don't think he was all right. A lot of people think he was. I have Lamar Jackson, and I think he's breaking out because when we saw him play last year, he didn't do that well. He just ran around.
His
And
arm
then-
talent was a question.
Yes, so that was the biggest question.
I thought he wasn't.
And when he played in the playoffs against, I think the Chargers beat him with some safeties at linebacker,
Yeah.
and Lamar
Chargers team
couldn't.
was big.
Lamar could not connect anything,
Yeah.
and it looked terrible. And it looked like the running back that we thought he would be. I didn't think he was gonna be
Then
like
he
that.
shut us
But
up week
yeah,
one with like 5.
but yeah, this year he started going off. He came back
Yeah.
and just showed everyone. He shut everyone up. Everyone that called him a running back.
I did
No.
too.
No, he showed you that he could throw, and like he's very accurate. And it's crazy. He's throwing to some rookies. Like, it's real nice. I really like him. He
Yeah.
broke out this year for sure. He was running away with the MVP for a couple weeks.
A
and
little
then
bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
He's falling. He's regressing from
Then he
that.
played the Chiefs, then he played us.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
He's regressing from it, but he's still
Yeah.
definitely the breakout for me because he showed it.
Yeah, he proved me wrong.
He's a dual
For
threat for sure. We
Next
got
we
the defensive rookie. I'm gonna go with this one first.
Go for it.
I'm on a roll right now. I'm gonna go with Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa, obviously. Like, this is obvious.
Okay.
Nick Bosa for defensive rookie of the
Okay.
year. Who could question that? I mean, right now, like, he was having a battle with Devin Bush for sure. But I believe with this extra pick, extra couple of sacks his last game, dude, this guy, it's unquestionable that he's definitely the defensive rookie of the year. What do you got? I mean, you should have the same one as me.
I didn't go with the ghost.
What?
I went with Devin Bush.
Yo, come on, man.
Bro.
Dude, that's biased. Come on.
Bro, that dude is running sideline to sideline. That dude is making plays left, right. That dude is leading the NFL in takeaways, fumble recovers, interceptions, and all that stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's our perfect Shazier replacement.
Dude, no.
Not only
way.
has he elevated our defense, you could say like Mika too, but like Bush is making plays left, right. It's amazing, bro. I'm so
there's
as
no
a Steelers
way.
fan, bro, I love this guy. Like,
He's not better than Nick, bro.
okay, we'll talk about that in a bit. We'll talk about that.
Whatever.
Next, we got offensive rookie of the year.
You go ahead.
I'm gonna go with this, and I'm gonna say Josh Jacobs.
Oh, snap. How did I not think of that?
Thank
bro?
God. Let's
How
go.
did I not think of that?
Okay,
Damn.
when I was looking, I was like, everyone's obvious answer is Kyler Murray.
What?
We're just like, okay, like, but then I think Josh Jacobs has like over like 600 yards rushing already,
Dude,
like
that was
midway.
a beast.
That's on pace for like 1,200.
Did anybody see him
And-
against Chicago?
Yo,
Oh my god.
Khalil Mack, wasn't that the pick they traded?
He exposed. Oh yeah, it was.
Literally.
Bro, he exposed him, bro.
Yeah, literally.
That was
Okay,
real nice.
and also like he's on pace. Like I said, he's on pace for 1,200 yards rushing. That Oakland Raiders team is doing good, and like
Damn.
you could kind of give credit to Josh Jacobs for that.
I would give more credit to him than Derek Carr.
I think so.
somewhat.
Like Derek Carr has that running back now. You know, like
Yeah.
before it'd be like like Jalen Richard and like Marshawn Lynch. You know, that was kind of weird. But like yeah, but like Josh Jacobs, like he's like the more complete back. And, like,
Honestly, after
Yeah.
that, I would definitely give more credit to Jacobs than Derek Carr.
yeah, for sure. Like their record's good, bro. Like they probably could.
They could, dude. They could pull out of this division.
They were close
You guys
against
just
the
need to
Texans too.
pull your heads out of your butts, bro. You could have won the last
They
game.
could have won. They could have beat
Dude,
the Texans.
Come on, guys.
Hey.
You're just pulling some, some
Right.
Raiders stuff, and I'm okay with saying that because a lot of Raiders fans know that this happens. Like you guys pull these flags out of nowhere when you can win the game.
Yeah, I know.
There was a couple games you guys should have won,
Yeah.
and you would have been at top.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs is my pick.
I wish I thought of that, dude.
No, I thought you thought about it. 'Cause
Damn.
You have in fantasy, so
I
I, was
know,
like,
he's-
that's why I asked you in the car. I was like,
that
I was
boy's
yo,
balling
so,
up,
like,
too,
I feel
bro.
like you like this guy, like.
Dude,
Yeah.
honestly, that man, like he's playing so well. I forgot he was a rookie. Like he seems like a second
Yeah,
year to
no,
me,
it's
bro.
just like he's just there, like.
He's just balling out.
Mhm.
All right, damn. I wish I would have thought of that, but Austin Rice, look, I got Scary Terry McLaurin. This guy, he's quietly putting up the stats, and
Sleeper
it's
pick.
just because the team that he's on, the people aren't looking at him for the best wide receiver this class, but he definitely is. If you look at those stats, it's insane.
Whoa.
He plays with a whole
Better
bunch
than
of
Marquise Brown.
yeah, they are.
For real?
Yeah, and if he has more yards, and if you and touchdowns, I believe.
Okay, I think he was hurt, so like, but yeah.
Yeah, but still,
yeah.
I mean, if
Uh-huh,
he
yeah,
shows that he's durable. And the one thing that I really like is that he could play with a couple of different QBs. But like this season,
Mhm.
it doesn't
Case
really
Keenum.
matter for him. Like he could just play out there,
Bro.
and then it's okay. He has
Alright, this is
connections.
off topic, but like Redskins gotta play Haskins, bro.
Dude, for real. Dude, you guys will be okay with playing him.
Is Trent Williams coming back?
No, he's just sitting out still.
Okay, I'll send this.
He said he's
Alright,
gonna. He said he's gonna come back to the team but not play, which makes no sense. He
Maybe
like
just,
said he's not gonna play.
Bro, they should have just traded him, bro.
Definitely. Yeah, they really should have.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in another video though.
But Scary
Sick.
Terry,
Scary
I got you,
Terry.
Brad. I really like
Aight.
him.
All right. So next we got defensive player of the year.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it since you got. What do you have, Devin Bush at rookie? Come on,
I
man.
actually got Nick Bosa.
Oh,
okay. The only
okay.
reason I didn't put him in defensive like rookie of the year, I didn't want to like bring him up twice, you know, like.
Oh,
So it's like-
damn, that makes more sense,
Bro.
bro. Thank God.
Nick Bosa's a beast, bro, and he's a rookie.
Okay, alright.
That
for
dude,
sure.
the numbers on this guy is crazy, bro. Like,
Damn.
I'm happy for Niner fans, bro. Like,
Damn. Okay.
Nick
I thought you were
Bosa.
messing with me, bro.
no. I was,
Okay.
Come
okay.
on, I got him a play of the year, bro. That play, that could
Damn.
probably be like the best play of the so
Honest,
far.
yeah.
Like, up until now, like that probably is. Cause
Damn.
like really, there's really no like big play that stands out to me. But like,
No.
yeah, but bro, Nick Bosa.
Damn. Alright.
Damn.
For my defensive player of the year, I put Stephon Gilmore, but I also didn't want to put one name in two different categories.
Yeah,
I had
that-
Nick.
yeah.
I had Nick at defensive rookie, but to be honest, I do believe Nick is the best defensive player. Also,
Yeah.
I just didn't want to be redundant. But if you look at this year's players, like no one stands out to me at all. We don't have Bobby Wagner putting up crazy stats. I looked
sack leaders are
when
like
I was
that.
making up this list. I was like, can I at least look at Aaron Donald and then have some like competition for Nick Bosa? But even Aaron Donald, he's only putting up like 5 sacks right now. And
so.
and last year he put up 20.5 sacks and led the league. So he's not even going to be able to do that.
Bro,
So- Bosa is best defensive player of the year.
I think so.
But
Bro, I think he has a legit chance. Of
yeah,
winning it,
because
bro.
no one else is doing
He's a
anything.
monster. Every good team has a good pass rusher.
Yeah.
Every
But,
Super Bowl winning team, I'd say.
But yeah, I would go with Stephon Gilmore because I don't want to be redundant, and I already had Nick Bosa at rookie. I didn't think about putting him at defensive player, but you're right.
Gilmore's going off too.
You're definitely right. But Gilmore, yeah, he's got his own island, and he's shutting down everyone. He's the key to that defense for sure. He's lockdown, and it's crazy because they elevated him. Like this is the best we've seen him. I feel like. And
for sure. He was on the Bills, like he was like a decent corner, like he'll lock you down and stuff.
Yeah,
like, bro.
And they traded more than I thought they should have for him.
The Belichick.
But Belichick, he made him better. Like it's crazy. Damn. So I got Stephon Gilmore for defensive player.
That's good.
We're almost done. We only have offensive player and MVP.
All right.
What's your offense?
Good?
Oh yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
Offensive player. This one should be a lot of people's. I have Christian McCaffrey.
Yo.
You got Christian? You got CMC?
Mm-hmm.
Run CMC.
Run CMC.
We got Filippini in the backfield in the Panthers.
Shout out.
But he's not leading the league in rushing yards, but I know for a fact he's leading the league in scrimmage most likely, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. He reminds me of Le'Veon Bell when we had him on the Steelers.
Yeah, he's the best wide receiver and best running back. That's what Le'Veon Bell used to do.
Complete back, like does everything.
That's what CMC's doing, bro. And he's not even playing with Cam Newton, and he's putting up these numbers.
It don't matter who's that QB.
Yeah.
You got a player like that. That's why you picked Bust of the Year player was for Le'Veon.
Because he's supposed to be like CMC.
That's how, Luke Falk should look like Kyle. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah.
But yeah,
I give credit.
Christian McCaffrey definitely.
Yo,
we could
shout out Ankish, the boy. I know he had a bad week.
Sorry,
we're showing you some love right here, though.
Yeah, we got CMC, bro. Obviously, I think we all love Christian McCaffrey as NFL fans. We all like him.
For sure.
All right, MVP. I hope we have different ones, bro.
You think? What? Okay.
What do you
thought this was kind of obvious.
What do you got?
I got Russell Wilson.
Okay, yeah, me too.
Okay.
All right, for sure. You explain this for me.
Bro, that dude's just too good, bro. Like, every year, okay, his rookie year, they're all like, yeah, he was good, but like, they're like, he's got Marshawn Lynch, he's got receivers like, who did they have back then?
Doug Baldwin.
Golden Tate, yeah, Doug Baldwin.
Percy
Harvin, like, they had all those guys, and like, as the years went on, he kept losing those guys, and he's still doing good. So underrated in my opinion. Everyone's like, whoa, like this guy's actually good. Like, and that line, like, bro, like,
yeah,
no matter who
they just lost their center.
Receiver, Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, like,
they just lost their center.
Will Dissly,
yeah.
like, bro, they had Jimmy Graham back then too, and he wasn't good. But like, Will Dissly, like,
they made Will. He was a blocking tight end. They made him to a receiving tight end. Like that's how great.
Another thing I wanted to say. Wait, go.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say like, another like coach and QB like duo was like, okay, the top one's obviously Brady Belichick. Right behind them, I think, is Wilson and Pete Carroll.
More than Sean Payton and Drew Brees?
Yeah. How many rings have they won?
That's true.
Come on, like, and Seahawks are always in the playoffs every year, ever since they got Russell and Carroll.
Like
that duo.
You can never count him out against any game,
like,
dude. Because he can pull anything out of anywhere, and like this is finally his team. It used to be Legion of Boom. It used to be Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, see defense too.
It used to always be. It used to always be. Oh, that's the reason why
they're struggling to get sacks too.
Yeah, dude. Like
they're still
he's carrying their defense and their offense. Like this year, he has no one, but he's making their names bigger. So that's definitely why he's
never
MVP.
Count out Seattle as long as you got
Russell, because this is finally his team. Like this is Russell's team. He has no one helping him out. Like no offensive line.
Literally,
they just lost their starting center. Like damn, this is gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough to play the Niners without your center and your blocking tight end.
Third round pick. What a guy.
Yeah, but one reason why we have him like above Christian McCaffrey is it's like I hate how this always happens, but usually like quarterbacks win MVP.
Yeah, true. And I mean, you could even argue that Russell's more valuable to the Seahawks
than Christian McCaffrey
is.
Yeah,
like
only because I think if you take Russell and put him on any team right now, then Patrick Mahomes isn't playing. If you put him on any team right now, he's the best player on that team. And maybe I would say best player honestly, because Aaron Donald's not even living up to it this year.
Yeah, I know.
So if you put him on any team, he'll elevate that team. I think if you put Christian McCaffrey on the Vikings, they'd be fine with Dalvin Cook and they already have wide receivers. So like
Panthers all have good receivers too. DJ Moore.
Yeah. So like I like Russell. He could definitely make every other team better, and that's why he deserves MVP.
Yep, for sure.
That's a quick little video. That was all of them. We gotta start thinking of our next videos. I don't even know what we're gonna do. Maybe you guys should comment down below what we should do next.
Let us know.
We'll definitely do a video. If you comment down below, we will do
if
it.
you guys say something just like our whopping like 2 viewers.
2 viewers. I think we're getting 2.5.
Oh, for real?
We're getting 2.5
So
viewers,
good,
bro. 2.5. 2.5. These are the 2 fucking.
These are the 2 fucking viewers right here.
Anyways. Whoa! Whoa! Good thing it's below the table. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Those 2.5 viewers. Maybe
Happy
slap that
Halloween.
dislike button.
Stay safe.
Oh yeah, we got a spooky up in here.
We got some candy.
We'll post this on Halloween. You know what? All right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Thanks for watching the video.
Shout out. Dude, we cussed out on that.
Yeah.
Fuck it, let's just add it.